can't tell me this is not homegrown, fertilized edges.
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It is another get ready with me. Clink, 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 clink. Look at me showing up like Where's Waldo with a lace front. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic, girl. Actually, I'm doing all right. I'm tired. I've been sitting around this house with this new hairline acting like I'm a brand new girl. Like I don't pay rent here. I feel like a brand new girl. And I know I'm coming in hot talking about this hairline, but she is front and center. You can't tell me this is not homegrown, fertilized edges. You can't tell me that I didn't chia pet this myself, because this is definitely giving that. The way this hairline is eating, girl, I can't wait to get into it. But first, I need to ask y'all a quick question. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing just as well as I am. Well, better than me, because I don't know if I'm doing that good right now. Can you subscribe and hit the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post, because I'm coming to you every single week with a brand new wig, a brand new personality, girl. It's a new one every single day. I keep the girls guessing. Actually, hell, I keep me guessing. We done found another Legos hairline that I actually like. When I saw these Legos hairlines coming out, I said, oh, the girls are tired. Oh, the brands have run out of things to talk about. It looks so good, so pretty. This hairline is eating, and it looks so natural, especially the way I did it. The Legos hairline is just tea. I love this hair, and I want to say thank you to OMG Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because y'all ate it up. At this point, you need to stop eating. You're about to explode. And also, y'all know the trick. Hold on. Girl, this is a 360 lace frontal wig. Rooter to tutor, front to back, girl, round and round we go. I am so excited to go ahead and get into this hair. And we're just doing a simple get ready with me. I'm just gonna do a little bit of makeup and we're gonna chat. I think I talked about the Real Housewives. Girl, I just went on an ADHD rant. So if you wanna go on a roller coaster ride without having to pay admission fees, just watch my video. You wanna see how I did my face, how I did this look, and you wanna get more details on this hair, please keep on watching and I'll be back to the face. So of course your wig is going to come inside of the OMG Hair box, and inside that box you receive your gifts along with your wig, but the gifts are an elastic band, wig cap, comb, you know, all that fun stuff, a little bit of tape. We're not going to use that today. Most importantly, we receive your new scalp. Now this wig is the Invisible Drawstring Fitted Glueless 360 HD Lace Loose Curly Pre-Plucked Hairline Wig. It's in the style number HLW08. This wig comes with everything from the rooter to the tutor. First of all, she comes with more silicone than Dr. Miami got in his office. I'm telling you, it comes with a 360 lace frontal. It is pre-cut, pre-plucked. The hairline's already pre-melted. It's HD lace. It comes with an elastic band, invisible drawstrings in the back, so you can wear this wig glueless in the back and still have it look realistic, so you can wear your hair in a bun. It also comes with, like I said, the silicone backing so the wig doesn't slip all over the place. When I put this wig on, you're gonna see how good this wig is. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit of lace tint on this wig because I do want the lace to blend in the skin on the front and the back. And I find to get the best look, adding lace tint helps me, especially when I wear makeup. So I'm just gonna pop the lace tint on, dry it up, and the next step is to go ahead and cut some of this hairline down. Now, the Legos hairline, I have a smaller head. And the Legos hairline features like a, what do you call this? Like a pointed hairline in the front. What do you call that? I think there's a name for it. But although I love the hairline, this one was a little bit too big for me, girl. My head is really teeny, tiny. And that hairline was literally on my Amazon eyelashes. Yeah, it was just sitting there. So I need to go ahead and chop that down. And after that, I reflatten the hairline using my Remington hot comb. And next I'm gonna go in and apply the wig. So simple, so easy. I'm gonna use my Kiss Colors and Care lace spray, lace bond spray, I think that's what it's called, in the Ultimate Hold. When I tell you this lace bond spray is everything, it's everything. And when I spray that down, I let it dry. It takes a little bit of time to dry, so try not to use too much. And I like to use my Red by Kiss fan to dry that down. You can use any sort of fan, but this is the fan that I use for my wigs. So I do that all the way across the hairline. One thing I like to do for my ear tabs, because ear tabs can be real funny acting. They really are two-faced. they will look like they're sticking and then they don't. So I like to spray under the lace and then spray over the lace and lay it down to make sure she is secure and she doesn't pop up on me and try and tell my tea, okay? So we do the same thing on both sides. We just lay it down, and I like to use some sort of like comb or something to help lay down the lace, because if you use your fingers, girl, it's gonna get sticky. You're gonna get a white cast because your fingers are gonna stick to the product. Just go ahead and use some, like the end of a rat tail comb or something like that, to lay down that lace. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side of the ear tab as well. One thing you also need to remember is don't pull this lace too tight because it starts to wrinkle. I got a couple wrinkles in it. You can't see it because I stopped myself from pulling on the lace, but if you tug on the lace to make sure it's tight and secure, if you have real HD soft lace, it's gonna wrinkle, and we didn't want that to happen. Now, the next step for me to make this wig look a little bit more realistic was to pluck it a little bit more. One thing I find for me is that thinner hairline looks better on me because I have a thin hairline naturally. That's how I was built. So I like to build my wigs how I was built. I like to build a wig. Girl, I'm a builder girl. So I'm gonna build my wigs the same way. So once I did that on both sides, you can see that it looks really, really good. And I actually used the comb to loosen up some of that spray that's on the hairline. So the hairline did look hard and crispy, because that doesn't help, especially with a hairline like this. So the next step to like soften up this wig is to go ahead and flatten down the top of that wig as well. So I'm going to use my Kerastase. Is it 𝐤𝐴? It's a 𝐤𝐴 wax stick. I'm just going to use that to flatten the top of my head. I don't know how, like, when the top of your head is not flattened, it gives very much cone head. Do y'all remember cone heads from back in the day? It gives cone head. So it's important to flatten the top part just to make sure the hair is laying flat and it doesn't look all hyped up. So I did that only in like the crown section of the hair. And once that was complete, I needed to go in and define this part. Now, defining the part, I like to use this Red by Kiss like powder. I don't know why I hadn't been using this powder before. First of all, it smelled like hot chocolate. So why wasn't I using it? I don't know. But it smells good and it looks so good on your part. It has like a reflective nature to where it looks like a part. Like it makes your part look more natural. Now for the next step, we need to work on the back. Remember I told y'all that this wig is from the rooter to the tutor? We about to work on the tutor. We about to work on the back, because we want to see me coming from the back and not even know that it's a wig. So I'm just gonna pull in those invisible drawstrings, and I'm gonna pull them in tight. There's a little nodule that you pull in, and then once you pull the nodule in and tighten it, and you feel that scrunch at the back of the neck, tuck in the fishing line, because baby, that's what it looks like. It look a little bit like fishing line, but tuck that in, and then that's it. Look how realistic that looks from the back. And it is glueless. One thing about 360 wigs, when you have to tack them things down, oh my God, the back of the neck may look good, but it feels weird for a while. So I love that you're able to do this glueless. Now the next step is to go ahead and style this hair. This hair is gorgeous, fluffy, soft, and I didn't want to layer it too much because I like how it looks long. The curl pattern looks good, more like a long cut, like long layers. I don't know what you would call it, but I trim the ends, but I'm also trimming the, what do you call it? The ends. Girl, I just said ends. I'm trimming the ends off of the top part of the hair because I want those curls to bounce and pop, and it's hard to do that when the ends are a little bit dry and they have that popping thing going on. So we did that on both sides, and I like to move the hair around to see how much movement I have and how the curls are going to end up bouncing. And you could tell this, once I get this mousse in here, the curls are going to bounce. But before we get the mousse in there, I wanted to see how it would look with this hairstyle, because this hair fluffy is stunning. And do y'all see how that hairline, I have my hand over my mouth because I'm shocked. Do you see how that hairline looks like it's growing out of my scalp? I did that. And OMGHERHAIR did that. Like, what are we talking about? I was able to pull that hair up super duper tight, and still it looks so realistic. No baby hairs in sight, because who needs baby hairs when you have a Legos hairline? Like, who needs that? So after that style is done, I also wanted to try a high bun. That one's gonna be a little bit more difficult, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull all this hair all the way to the top of the head. It's so much hair, it's hard to gather. You know, I never get to say that in my everyday life. So saying that when I have a wig makes me feel good about myself. Either way, I'm gonna take a little satin scrunchie and I'm gonna pull this hair up in a bun. And I just wanted to see what it would give afterwards. And look how cute that is. It just makes me wanna walk around my house with a top knot bun on my head with some pajamas on. Something about a bun like this just makes you feel like this is your real hair. Like, something about it just gives real hair. But after we're done pretending that this hair is mine, the next thing we need to do is get to styling this hair after we play in it a little bit. Like, the way that Legos hairline fools you into thinking that that hairline is like your natural hairline. Like, I would have looked good with a natural Legos hairline. Who knew? Now the next step is, like I said, don't get distracted by my ADD. The next step is to go ahead and section off the hair to one side. And I'm going to use my Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse. I have been on the Frizz-Free Curl Mousse for years. And it is particularly good for looser textures because it doesn't have like a lot of heavy product. It's more water-based. It also works well for tighter coil textures, but I find that if I want the hair to be super duper bouncy, I like to use this mousse, and it always makes the hair absolutely beautiful. Now, for some of the strands, I like to go in and do some finger coils because I particularly like for my wavy or curly hair to have clumped up curls in it because it gives it more of that juicy curl look. Y'all know I love juicy curls, girl. It's making my mouth water right now. I love a good juicy curl. So as I work through the hair, I'm going to use my pattern shower brush to detangle and clump together the curls. And one thing to remember is do not separate your curls, comb through the hair anymore until after the hair is completely dry. And I just make sure I work all the way through to the top. And working in sections is really, really important. Like, you can brush through the hair and just do the ends, but the effect that I want is really, really defined curls in some areas and fluffy curls in others. And it kind of gives it like this really, really natural, juicy, versatile look. And that look lasts for, girl, as many times as you wear this wig. So you only have to do it one time. Even if you take the wig off, as long as you store it correctly, you pop the wig back on, those curls look just as perfect. And that's what I love about doing this method. So of course, the next thing I'm gonna do is use my Dyson blow dryer, and we're just gonna go ahead and dry all the curls. And when I fluff out my curls, I don't fluff out my curls at the ends. I just run my fingers through the roots, and that's it. And that's how we get like that really, really juicy look on the curls. And we make sure these curls get really, really large and fluffy and pretty. As you can see, the finished look on this hair is so natural from the hairline to the ends. It looks so realistic and so beautiful. This is one of my favorite wigs. I cannot wait to wear her again. If you are interested in this wig, I will leave a link for it down below as well as a coupon code. So go ahead and check it out. And let's go ahead and get into the face. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get started with this face, girl. I actually want to try something different. I've actually had this product for a minute, and I don't know if I be using it right, but I do want to try the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. How am I supposed to use this? So I think I'm gonna take the back of my sponge and I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it's like the color is like, is it off or am I wrong? And I think I'm supposed to rub this into my face. But like when I first tried it, I don't know, I don't think I had a tan yet. I don't think it blended in my skin because my skin was much lighter at the time because I wasn't going outside at all. That actually looks really good. I always have, like, I prep my base with the Yummy Skin, but I always like to use my Prolong Wear Concealer just in areas that I know are gonna crease, because this doesn't crease on me. I'm telling you, I'm only gonna use like half a pump. And I'm just gonna go in certain areas. Just a little bit, girl. And don't worry about me. But I wonder how it blends with this, ooh, hold on. What we gonna talk about today? Girl, I have this, blackhead on my lip that's been getting on my nerves. So I haven't used this makeup in a while, Fashion Fair. I love Fashion Fair because my mom used to use Fashion Fair. And I wanna use, I don't know which one is my skin tone. I think it's Bohemian Chestnut, yeah. I think I want to use a little bit of Bohemian Chestnut. I want to use Bohemian Chestnut around the face. So I'm going to put a little on my hand just to blend like the lighter areas around my face. I wonder if they have a foundation. I could just buy foundation, but I don't know what that is about. I just don't want to. Oh, it's still too light. Oh, girl, I really got to. Oh, that's still too light. Oh, God. I really got a tan. Ooh, guess we're doing a full face of makeup. This is how we end up where we be at. Guess we're gonna be wearing a full face of makeup, girl. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit of eyeshadow. I don't know, but when I look at my pictures after I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I feel like I look crazy. So I be feeling like you should wear eyeshadow. And then I wear eyeshadow, I'm like, why'd you do that, girl? You don't know how to do eyeshadow. But I just I want my makeup to look like bronzy. For some reason, I feel like I'm not talking to you. What is happening with my brain? Girl, I'm all over the place. It is also 12:15 in the morning. So y'all gotta know that I am delirious. Girl, it's tax season. So you know how like it's just so much going on in your brain that you can't think straight or like have a real conversation even with yourself. Like it's just me in my head and I still get distracted talking to myself. What does that mean? I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown stick foundation in the color Walnut Skin. You already know this is the only bronzer that I use. I really need to up my game and find a bronzer, but I am going to go ahead and take a little bit of the bronzer. I'm going to use the stick foundation and use the brush on the cheeks, but around the hairline I like to use my sponge because for some reason my sponge blends better around the lace. I don't know what that's about. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my sponge and I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna go around the hairline. And I don't know if y'all put makeup on your lace, but I do. I like to press it into the lace. We're just gonna blend it around like this. Real simple, real easy, real nice. Have y'all been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta? Let's get messy, girl, because I really have nothing else to talk about. Like, not at all. Girl, I gotta tell you, that new girl, Brittany Edie, I don't know if I like her character on the show. I don't like her. She's very, very off-putting. I think that happens a lot of times with the girls for first season. I don't know, Real Housewives of Atlanta is kind of, I don't know what happened to the franchise, but it's just not as interesting as it used to be. I like a little bit of mess and drama, but I prefer like interpersonal relationships, like, you know, like girlfriends and relationships with your partner, all that type of stuff. I'm not like a heavy mess all the time, a lot of conflict sort of girl. I want to see the relationships. I want to see the conflict in like your real life. You know what I'm saying? A little conflict between the friends, but like the characters on the show. But I would prefer there to be like, I want to hear about your story, your life. You know, do you have any hotels? Like, I want to know those stories. You know what I'm saying? I miss the old days of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I need to actually go back to the Nene days because that's when it was a key. I'm using the Westman Atelier blush in Petal. I'm just going to add that to the cheeks. Ooh. I need to wash my brushes because I'm getting a pimple right here. I know when I get a pimple in the weirdest areas, it's time to wash your brushes, girl. Do better. And it takes me nothing to wash my brushes because I have like this little device that cleans my brushes and dries them within a few seconds. But I also need to get new brushes. Wow, that's too much blush. Kenya did, it was a lot. She shouldn't have done it at her salon. I don't know what that was about. I actually do want to visit her salon though. Do y'all think I should go? Did I say this in one of my videos? Because I have running thoughts that I think about all the time. And I don't know if I've said them out loud before to y'all. But I've been thinking about going to go get my hair done at the Kenya Moore Hair Care Salon. But I was wondering if I should go and get my hair colored, because baby, these grays are coming in like crazy. So I was thinking about going. Do y'all want me to go? Do y'all want to get a review if you live in Atlanta? Like what it's like, that salon, because it looks stunning. Looks beautiful. When I passed by a couple of times. It just looks like a beautiful, like huge salon. So I can't wait to go by and take a look-see. And then after that, I want to start taking care of my hair. Like for real. I feel like I want to start taking care of my hair. I'm jumping around subjects, but stay with me. Stay with me, friend. I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye makeup with the Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish Loose Powder in the color Soft Honey. I feel like, you know what, maybe the reason why I don't take care of my hair is because, well, obviously it just be too much. Like my hair breaks off so much. But then also, like, is taking care of your hair like a part of like self-love or something? I don't know. I be trying to think, like, is it that? I don't think so, because I feel like I love myself. But maybe I do want at least to know my hair is healthy, even if I have to chop it off. I would like that. Like, right? Everybody wants healthy hair. I don't know if I care about long hair, because I can have long hair any day of the week, but I do want healthy hair. So I was thinking, like, maybe I should go by and start like my hair journey there, and I'll do a big chop probably a little bit later with Gerald Grady. Gerald Grady does the best haircuts, you know what I'm saying? I had some barbecue today, y'all. So good. And this barbecue spot serves peach cobbler. It's not the best peach cobbler, but it's hard to find peach cobbler in Georgia. Depending on where you go, I would have to go to Southwest Atlanta, I think, to find good peach cobbler. You know what I don't like? I don't like that we're not talking, like they're not talking about what happened with Portia. Like, it's bothering me. I'm gonna use my Revlon brow pencil, Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator Pencil. It's hard to watch the show and like nobody like bring that up. It's like weird. Like old school, they would have been to talked about it. You know? Like when Phaedra was lying about her baby's due date, like, shut up. I don't know. I just don't like how the shows now seem so heavily curated for mess. You know, like fake mess, not real mess. And I wonder what that is about. So we filled in the brows. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this powder. It comes with like this setting powder. Ooh, I always do too much. Set the brows a bit. Ooh, those are some dark brows, honey. I'm about to brush through these. I think for my eyelids, I'm just gonna use a little bit of bronzer. I just don't feel like doing eyeshadow today. So I'm gonna go back in with my Bobbi Brown bronzer and get these eyelids together. I just did my lashes. I'm not sure if I'm going to do liner. I've been liking liner though, because it kind of elongates my eyes. But like I said, I did my lashes today, so I don't be wanting to, girl, what was I even saying? I did my lashes today, so I don't feel like doing much. I think that's what I was gonna say. There's nothing like just putting bronzer on your eyelids and that's it. The makeup's looking good though. Is it cakey? Just a little bit. It got a little bit of cake going, but that's okay. I've been using brown eyeliner lately. I'm gonna use the same brown eyeliner that I've used in almost every single video. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio ink pen. I'm gonna use the brown liner just to elongate my eyes. I just like the elongated eye look. So I bought some stuff for my closet, and I'm going to be finally doing my closet. My bathing suits and stuff are still in a bag. Like my lingerie and stuff is in a bag. Now I have a shelf for like my pajamas. Like that is a mess. So I ordered a couple things off Amazon that I'm gonna go ahead and put in my closet, and we'll be doing a closet makeover soon. I cannot wait, because my hangers don't match. Like, I need to grow up. Going for the same lip combo because I'm just lazy today. And this is the Maybelline. I've been using this the whole time and I love it. I don't actually love this pencil. I'm lying. I just said I love it just off. Girl, I don't even know why I said it. Like, it does glide on really well. I love that. It doesn't tug on my lips. But the color is just too deep. I do love, and I've been obsessed with, just for everyday like makeup, I've been obsessed with using this. Like I said in my last like 3 videos, Lip Bar Fresh Glow Dream Blush with Squalene. I love using this on my lips because it like creates the best color. And this is a color I'm looking for. Oh, I think I put on too much. Spread it out, friend. Spread it out. So once it dries out, it gets really, really pretty and nice, and I love that. And I think I'm gonna put some lower lash line mascara on. I haven't done that in a minute. If my mascara's in here, we'll do it. If not, we won't. Oh, here it is. And it's been months and I still haven't bought new mascara because I haven't felt like it. But this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm just gonna put it on my lower lash line. Hopefully I don't get a sty today because this mascara is old, but I don't use mascara because I wear lashes. So I think I'm just gonna go by the drugstore and find a good mascara because I paid, what, $50 for the Huda Beauty one? I don't know how much it was. I think I'm being dramatic, but y'all know how I am. I'm a Gemini. I'm dramatic. I will dramatize anything, girl. I would drink water and make it dramatic. I don't know what that's about. That Huda Beauty mascara was like $100. Girl, it was like $50 and I had to take it back. I was like, girl, I just can't. Like, I tried it and it was cute, but I ain't got that many eyelashes for it to be like giving that. And plus I wear lash extensions. I'm just gonna stick with the lash extensions. I would love to be one of those girls that that just can just wear her natural lashes just with a little bit of mascara. And I could, but I don't. Me without lashes I think looks cute, but something about just a nice short 8-inch lash just does it for me, you know? Ooh, yes. Y'all see what I'm talking about? The lips are just, ooh, perfect. I actually need to go find some more of this blush and see if I can wear it as a lipstick because the way it sits too, it's like sheer and not too thick and matte. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it looks so good. And the makeup looks actually fantastic today. I feel like the Yummy Skin is like a really, really good base. And one thing I like to do with my makeup is I don't do like a foundation and stuff. I'll just do my bronzer and powder around the hairline, and that helps make it look less cakey and it doesn't build up on my lace as well. I do not like a lot of makeup on my lace. That grosses me out. I hate that. So I'm gonna change a little bit, put on some jewelry and stuff like that, then I'll be back to chat a little.
Well, let's go ahead and get into these styles. I'm gonna do something really, really simple, easy. We're just gonna pull the hair up, but not in the typical half up, half down. This is one of those low slick down situations. I felt like it would look so cute in the front, and it's like really, really like, I don't know, feminine and natural. I love how the hairline looks with this sort of style. And of course, we needed to try a high bun because this is a 360 lace frontal wig. You need to see the bite. So I'm pulling the hair all the way up to the top of the head. And then we're just gonna, girl, we're just gonna make a bun over a scrunchie. Like a nice, loose, easy peasy, lemon squeezy bun. It looks so cute. Y'all tell me what you think. What's your favorite style? Down below.
Look, I put on a little shirt, girl, a little something from the closet, girl. It's giving Ashley Banks. I don't know what it is about this hair, but the hair is giving Ashley Banks. This hair texture is gorgeous, and this hair is like thick and dense, but it has like a lot of good quality weight to it, so it feels like really, really pretty. I don't know how to describe it. Girl, it don't feel like my hair. My hair blows away like tumbleweed. The makeup needs to settle in a little bit more, but she's about to come right off my face so I can go to bed. So the makeup's not gonna settle in, but once it settles in, I feel like it would look a lot better. Right now, it's a little bit more powdery than I like. I like for my makeup to be like settled in, or like to my oily skin. I want to glisten, you know what I'm saying? Altogether, I feel like the hair is absolutely stunning. Y'all tell me what you think about this hair and what you think about this Legos hairline. For some reason, I feel like it makes me look younger. Maybe it's because it makes my face look rounder. I don't know. But I like it. So pretty. Like from the side, like what are we talking about? I want to say thank you again to OMG Her Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because what do we, girl, the curls. And you also can get this in a regular hairline, so like the straight across hairline. If you would like to, you can get it in that hairstyle as well. So go ahead and check that out. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.